preservation gene. He's just got it. And he tried to explain it. It's instinctual, but it's about leverage. I leverage myself out of precarious predicaments where I know when to go here and go there. Kingsbury talked about it. It said he's been little his whole life, so he knows how to find the soft spot and get down. He even got sacked on the final play because the protection just broke down on both sides.
You'll get a lot of that.
He's going to get a lot of that. I would agree with you. But what did he do? Did he just go sitting duck? I give myself up for dead. He dived forward and let them go cartoonish run into each other, right? Where he didn't take any of the licks from either side.
Right.
Okay, so he's got all that going for him. And then finally, I got two other quick points, and I think I'll just read my tweet. This is what I tweeted.
What'd you tweet?
Yes. I said, if we could show this, please. Disappointed in Kingsbury for not letting Kyler play at least one more series. I realize the offensive line is pretty awful, but the kid just needs reps. The more he gets in these preseason games, the better he'll be in week one, and he can be very good very quickly. He should have played 3 or 4 series last night.
No.
Yes.
No, you don't want to expose him like that.
He's going to be a rookie starting quarterback.
Yes.
So what did Kyler say? He took issue. He said, I was itching to get back in. And twice he went up to Cliff Kingsbury, his rookie head coach that you don't have a lot of respect for because he didn't earn it at Texas Tech. And Kyler's like, I'm done? He asked him twice, I'm done? Yep, you're done. So they do play the Raiders at home a week from...
That ain't how you ask him. He's like, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm done, right?
Okay.
Still trying to make it feel like he was asking, I want to get back. Am I done?
No, you could sense that he wanted to be out there from his quotes. They were very telling.
Shannon Sharp, you got to let this kid play. Just let him play.
Skip, he's going to get up.
I'm going to knock on wood for him, but he went through last year, and I never saw him in a dangerous spot where he took a shot where I said, ooh, I don't know if he can get up from that one.
Right.
So why not just let him figure it out?
Skip, you got 4 preseason games. He'll play more the second one. He'll probably play to the half the third one, maybe even a snap, even a series into the third quarter. But you had seen enough, Skip, in a situation like this. I remember when playing with Mike in Denver, Skip, he would say, okay, we're going to play 10 plays. You got 10 reps, guys. Now, if we look really good in 4 or 5 reps, we were done.
Okay.
But if he said we're going to play 20 reps and we look like crap, we're going to play 30 reps. So it was all contingent. He got a couple of first downs. Cliff Kingsbury had seen enough. Kid, you're done.
Okay, but when John Elway was a rookie quarterback who was going to be thrown into the fire on opening day, you got to let him go and let him feel the flow of it, the RPM of it enough that he's ready for week one.
Skip, he's going to play even more week 2. He's going to play a lot week 3.
I'm going to remind you, at 41 last year, Tom Brady played 69 preseason snaps. That's a lot of football.
Skip, but let me ask you a question. That was the first time probably in Tom Brady's career outside of his rookie season that he played that many snaps. Now, I don't want to get into what Coach Belichick was thinking or anything like that, but I just believe because he ended on a positive note, you'd like to see him go down to Kyler mentioned get
last
points.
Quick point. Kyler volunteered after the game, this really stunned me, that he has issues with post-game fraternizing between teams at midfield because they don't do that in college football. I don't know why, they just don't. They do it in the NFL.
Right.
It has long been.
Long-standing
like it's not a rule or a must. It just happens.
A lot of guys skip. They pray at midfield.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you see that.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about just mingling at midfield. The coaches shake hands, and then you see various players who played together maybe in college.
That's a new school thing. Because you remember the old school coaches, they just point.
Okay.
I remember Coach Reeves.
Yep.
He would just point and go to the locker room.
I loved it that Kyler said this because he's like, I'm not.
Oh, my goodness. Dude, he ain't changing anything, Skip. They've been doing this before Kyler Murray. There you go with that.
Then maybe he doesn't have to participate.
Don't worry about it. They'll break him of that habit. No, they might not can stop him from talking like this.
He's going to be humbled, and he's going to, just crawl across midfield and say, thank you for allowing me to finish this game.
So in other words, Kyler Murray. Now, we see Tom Brady go across and shake the opposing quarterback's hand. Guys, we've seen Peyton Manning, all the best of the best. But a 5'6" guy, all of a sudden, is going to change the dynamic of the NFL. I don't like the fraternize. Man, get up out of here.
Attitude.
It's new to him.
Chip on shoulder.
Just, first little taste there.
So let me ask you a question.
First little taste there.
So let me ask you a question. So this is the first time that they've done this? That's Skip.
Who?
In college. So when was the first year that college players didn't cross the midfield to shake hands?
I mean, I don't think they've ever done it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how long they been doing this in the NFL? 100 years. And so now one guy's going to come in because, oh, I'm not used to. There's a lot of things you're not used to.
Well, he had the guts to say it.
Yeah. We're going to slowly learn
You know
more and more
West,
about him as he
Shannon,
continues
you
to
oughta
talk,
be
which
ashamed
I'm
of
learning.
yourself.
I can talk about Kyler all day. We got to switch gears to another highly anticipated debut. Daniel Jones of the Giants, the Duke rookie, went 5 for 5 for 67 yards in his only series against the Jets last night, capped by a touchdown pass to Benny Fowler. Meanwhile, Eli Manning went 3 and out in his only series, and when asked about a possible quarterback controversy after the game, head coach Pat Shurmur told everyone to, quote, slow your roll. Shannon, how impressive was Daniel Jones?
Again, they kept it very, very simple. Quick throws. You know you're going to get basically 2 coverages. You're getting single high or you're getting cover 2. That's it. And I would be concerned if a quarterback did struggle when he's going against basic coverage. And that was the thing that got coaches upset. It's like, son, it's not going to get any easier than this. It only gets more difficult. Now you're going to start seeing the coverages where they get exotic. Maybe you see the brackets. Maybe you see the combo coverages. You're not going to get any of that in the first preseason game, Skip, because you're playing a lot of guys that's probably not going to make your final roster. So you want to keep it as basic as possible. I thought they did a great job in both situations with Kyler and Daniel Jones. The ball got out quick. But you're throwing against single coverage. You're throwing against cover 2. So it's those are very, very simple reads. 1, 2, 3, okay, ball's coming out. And that's what you did. Nobody stood back there and patted the football. So I don't want to get like, oh, my God, did you see Daniel Jones? And I think why people are like loving Daniel Jones so much is because everybody was so outspoken that the Giants took him with the 6th pick overall when everybody thought he could possibly be there at the 17th pick. And so now he looks somewhat decent. Everybody's like, yeah, everybody gonna be eating crow. Oh, slow down. Y'all know how these things work. NFL has a way of humbling. Even the greatest college quarterback that comes into the NFL, Skip, struggles at some point in time. They did a great job of getting the ball out of his hands. He did a great job. Maybe he would have played more, Skip, had it not been for the weather delay. But I thought he did a good job, like Kyler, getting the ball out of his hands and moving forward. But I'm not putting hope like, okay, there it is. That's him. He gonna be the next. He about to take over New York. Stop it.
So I'm with you to the point that I'm not going to be a hypocrite because as impressed as I was with Kyler Murray, just eye testing the young rookie, first splash.
Right.
I was even more impressed with Daniel Jones. I'm not a fan. I told you I wasn't a fan before the draft. I didn't watch a lot of Duke football, but I watched enough that I would have not even been surprised if he was a 5th round pick.
Right.
And he went near the top of the draft
He did.
in a shock. So would I trust what I saw last night? I would not. Would I take it to the long-term bank? I definitely would not. But given the pressure on that kid, because it is a world of Big Apple pressure, I was highly impressed with how he operated. Albeit against a Jets defense that had about half of its starters on the field. A Greg Williams defense that was strictly vanilla. And you know what Greg Williams can do to rookie quarterbacks.
Greg Williams is a heat you up guy.
He will. He will heat you up and eat you up. And it was just fortunate for Daniel Jones that he happened to be in the right place at the right time with all Giants starters around him. I know their receiving core is beat up.
Now, if he had done, Skip, if this had been game 3, and he had done this, when everybody's going to be, you're going to have your best offense, they're going to have their best defense, they're going to get exotic, because game 3, Skip, is all about preparation for week 1.
So, bizarrely, the Giants started Eli for one bad series that came and went, 3 and out.
Oh, kind of like it ended last year.
Yeah. And I realize Giants fans are starving for a young, live-armed quarterback who will renew some hope in Manhattan and surrounding area in New Jersey. But the point is that they started Eli just to remind everybody he's still our starting quarterback.
Correct.
And even at 38, we're going to go forward with Eli, not to put too much pressure on Daniel Jones. So they bring in Daniel Jones for this second series of the game just to keep the pecking order. But then, of course, Shurmur could not, he couldn't contain himself after the game because, as he did say, slow your roll on this, but he said, he looked pretty good, didn't he? We sort of knew that when we picked him. Well, that's kind of an arrogant thing to say.
Oh,
you sort of knew
something
it.
you don't
Okay,
know.
I want that, Shermer.
Yeah.
I want that same energy. When you put play his butt and he throw 3 picks, I want you to have that same energy. I want you to say that. But we knew that when we picked him. Skip, if you watch his throw, watch what he does. Speed out to Benny Fowler at the bottom. Everything's coming out quick. Even the touchdown to Benny Fowler is covered too. The corner doesn't sink enough. The safety is slow getting over the top.
Yep.
He made a great throw. Skip,
He did.
But
That was a third down.
yes, but you look. Does it get any basic than single high and cover 2? Those are the first two defenses.